Have you ever heard that lightning never strikes the same place twice? Or that we only use 10% of our brains? Well, get ready to have your mind blown, because today we're debunking 10 scientific facts that are actually complete myths. Let's start with a classic, the 5-second rule. You drop a cookie, snatch it up, and declare 5-second rule. All good, right, wrong. Bacteria don't wait for a 5-second countdown. They transfer to your food almost instantly. The amount of bacteria depends more on the surface's cleanliness than the time it's on the floor. So, maybe just let that one go. Next up, the idea that different parts of our tongue taste different things. Sweet on the tip, sour on the sides. This is a total misunderstanding of a century-old study. The truth is, all your taste buds, all over your tongue, can detect all tastes. The original taste map was just plain wrong. How about this one? Glass is a slow-moving liquid. You might have heard that old church windows are thicker at the bottom because the glass has flowed down over centuries. It's a romantic idea, but it's false. Glass is an amorphous solid, meaning its atoms are jumbled, but they aren't flowing anywhere. Those old panes are uneven because of old-fashioned manufacturing techniques. And what about our brains? The myth that we only use 10% of our brain is incredibly popular, showing up in movies and books. But brain scans show that we use virtually all of our brain all the time, even when we're resting. Different tasks activate different regions more intensely, but the whole organ is always on the job. Here's one for the animal lovers. Goldfish have a 3-second memory. This is so unfair to our finned friends. Studies have shown that goldfish can remember things for at least 5 months. They can be trained to respond to sounds and even navigate mazes. So, that tiny castle in their bowl, they probably remember it quite well. Let's talk weather. Lightning never strikes the same place twice, right? Tell that to the Empire State Building, which gets zapped about 25 times a year. Tall, conductive objects are prime targets. Lightning is just electricity looking for the easiest path to the ground, and it will happily take the same path over and over. Ever been told not to wake a sleepwalker because it could harm them? While it might startle them, it's actually more dangerous to let them keep wandering. They could trip, fall, or walk into something dangerous. The best thing to do is gently guide them back to bed. And what about evolution? A common misconception is that humans evolved from chimpanzees. This isn't quite right. We didn't evolve from them. Rather, we share a common ancestor that lived millions of years ago. Think of it like this. You and your cousin both have the same grandparents, but you didn't descend from your cousin. Here's a bubbly myth. Chewing gum stays in your stomach for 7 years if you swallow it. While it's true that the gum base is indigestible, it doesn't set up camp in your gut. It simply passes through your digestive system at the same rate as everything else and comes out the other end. No 7-year sentence. Finally, the idea that there's no gravity in space. This is a huge misunderstanding. Astronauts on the International Space Station look like they're refloating because they are in a constant state of freefall around the Earth. Gravity is definitely still there. It's what keeps the station in orbit. It's just weaker, and everything is falling together. So, how many of these did you believe? It's amazing how these myths stick around. But now you know the real science. If you enjoyed debunking these lies with me, hit that like button and subscribe for more myth-busting content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.